Hazwan Dahari. I'm an operational manager and a co-founder of ZARENCLO. I initially started off in my foundation years. I helped my friend out in designing for his products. It felt awesome to have people wear the designs that I made. It was then that I found out that I had a passion in this area. Later on, I thought, if I could design this, why not make a clothing brand of my own? It was more profitable that way. From there, I tried finding suppliers for cloths and painting supplies. It was then that I became serious about this. I started off by selling shirts for my friends, but as my reputation grew, the suppliers gave me tips and information to grow even further. They were basically my mentor. They had seen that I was very serious in it and offered to help me out. Not long after that, I decided to open my own small factory. ZARENCLO was finally established. I went from becoming an agent to a producer. The process of making a custom shirt are divided into sublimation and silk screen. My factory only produces silk screen at the moment. Generally, these are the steps of making a silk screen shirt. First, we get the customer's design and then transfer it digitally by using a software. Then, we print out the design on a film or a tracing paper. The design is put on a table with lights underneath. Then, we put a frame with a mesh on top of the design. This is called a block. This block will help transfer the ink, shaping it into the design that we want. The lights are then turned on. We leave it for a couple of minutes until the chemical dries. Now, the block is complete. The block is carefully put onto the table with the shirts on them. The dye is then put onto the block. Using a rubber brush, the ink is gently pushed and pulled in order to transfer the ink through the mesh. This process is done 2 to 3 times in order to make sure the ink is thick enough. Then the shirts are left to dry by either using a dryer or leaving it out onto the fan. Once the clothes have dried, the folding process begins. All that's left to do is packaging and branding. Now the shirt is ready for delivery. One of the challenges that I've faced are usually from the customers. Since I have the mindset of the customer is always right, sometimes I get taken advantage of. Another challenge would be my former workers. My former workers weren't reliable or efficient than those right now. Right now, I am very satisfied with the current workers. They are very professional and efficient. All of them are foreign workers from Bangladesh. They are very kind to me and are responsible to the work that they are assigned with. The Bangladeshi are very familiar with the textile industry. This is actually an advantage to us as they are more knowledgeable in turning pieces of cloth into clothes. If I ever need more workers, my workers right now can help me find them because they have a network and their own community. I hope my story can inspire people and the youth to becoming more involved in business. They can start off as just becoming the middleman or the agent, as long as they can seek rizqi that is halal.